So very good morning students, welcome back to second year physics. In this second year physics, in the previous class actually we were finished about a potential energy, electrostatic potential energy related concept is finished. Now let us will move into the problems on the basis of electrostatic potential energy. So there is a one question is given, page number 144, page number 144, question number 6. You look into that. Here an electric dipole moment P is placed in a uniform electrical field E. So there is a dipole is given, that is electric dipole. For that moment is given as P, and it is placed in the uniform electrical field intensity capital E with P parallel to E. Dipole moment is parallel to E. There will be a dipole moment is parallel to E. That means here there will be electrical field intensity like this. This is a electric field intensity. In this field intensity there is a dipole is given, the dipole which is parallel like this. You say it is a plus q and it is a minus q, and for this moment is P which is parallel to E, that is E is parallel to P. The given is then rotated by an angle alpha, then work done is, see now this dipole is rotated through an angle like this. It is rotated like this with an angle alpha. Initially you take as theta 1 is equal to 0, and you take a theta 2 as it is given as to be alpha, because which is rotated from an angle theta 1 0 to theta 2 is alpha. Then you write here theta 1 is equal to 0 and theta 2 is equal to alpha. Then find work done is asking. Of course we know work done is equal to PE cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2 is the question related formula. Theta 1 is given, therefore work done is equal to PE into cos 0 minus cos alpha, you write. Therefore work done is equal to PE of cos 0 1 minus cos alpha, we can say like this. It is a work done rotated from an angle 0 to alpha. Directly we can take, because already we know the formula, no? Then you substitute the values and get the answer is to be what? Work done is equal to PE into 1 minus cos alpha, right? So there is a one question related to based on the electrostatic potential energy related one problem, right? Let us will move into the next one, and in the page number 139, look at page number 139, page number 139. Yeah, there are 138 you look at. So the question will be given, derive an expression for the electrostatic potential energy of a system of 2 point charges. So there will be a system of 2 point charges are given which are placed at a distance, right? And find its a relation with the electrostatic potential of a charge. Already we completed this. And as well as third question, look at derive an expression for the potential energy of electric dipole placed in the uniform electrical field. This is for what the relation is, PE cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2. This is given as the 4 marks. And as well as there is another question, derive an expression for the potential energy of an electric dipole placed in the uniform electrical field. The given as the question number third question. Is it okay? Yeah, there is another question given. Yeah, look into the page number 135, because there is a one more problem is there on the basis of this electrostatic potential energy. Yeah, page number 135, page number 135, question number is say 5. See, I'll read the question and you also read the question carefully. So what is given data that we have to write, then after use the formula. Determine the electrostatic potential energy of a system of consisting 2 charges. So there is a 2 charges is given. You say Q1 is equal to 7 microcoulomb and Q2 is given as minus 2 microcoulomb. Of course micro in the sense is 10 power minus 10 power minus 6, minus 2 into 10 power minus 6 coulombs. With a no external field, placed at 9 centimeter comma 0. There is a points are given minus 9 0 0 and 9 comma, and here the given is 9 comma 0 comma 0. One is minus 9, one is plus 9 respectively. How work is required to separate the two charges infinitely away from each other? First one is asking see, first one is asking find a electrostatic potential energy for the given distance, that is given as what? 9 centimeter is given. So that you use first question, find electrostatic potential energy. There will be a formula Q1 Q2 by actually R, right? This is given as Q1 Q2 is R. So there is a distance between the two charges is given as to be like it is a given. So that you write here work done is energy is equal to K in the sense is 9 into 10 power 9 into Q1 will be 7 into 10 power minus 6, Q2 will be minus 2 because this is a negative charge, no? Minus 2 into 10 power minus 6 by R. The distance is given as actually centimeters is given, no? 9 plus 9 it is 18, but there will be a distance is what it is, we can say, that is we can say minus you say here minus I mean to say 9 plus 9 18, no, it is 10 power minus 2. So that here you take a distance is equal to 9 plus 9 is equal to 18 centimeters. So you convert as meters, it is 8, it is like this. So 0.18, right? Or you want to write it like only you keep and you write it is 18 into 10 power minus 2 we can. Better it is because the calculation is very easy, no? So that you do like this 9 2s are 18, so that 18 cancel. And 10 power minus 2 is there, no? It is becomes what happens, u is equal to 7 into 10 power minus 2 you take bring into up, therefore it is 9 minus become plus, no, 11 and 10 power minus 12. So you cancel this, u is equal to 7 into 10 power minus 1, then therefore 0.7 joule. This is the one potential energy. And here is asking second, look at how much work is required to separate the two charges infinitely away from each other. Now we have to separate because they are located at a distance like this, no? You say Q1 Q2, which are distance is given, these two distances. Now we want to separate. In the second question is asking separate the two charges infinitely. So that infinitely is nothing but that we can say at an infinite is potential energy becomes 0. That's what is a work done is equal to delta U. Then work done is equal to U2 minus U1. Already we have U1, but U2 at an infinite becomes 0. It is a final point, no? Because now they are at a located distance like this. Now we are separating the two charges. This is when the separated distance is R. This is, we can say, the initial potential energy. Now actually what we are doing, now the two charges we are separating the distance till infinite. So initial is this one. And when we are placing the at infinite distance, at an infinite the potential energy will be 0. So that here what happens, you take a work done is equal to 0 minus U1 will be minus 0.7 because there will be a minus is there, no? So that is minus of minus become plus, it is again joule. To separate the two charges there must be a work is required, 0.7 joule of work is required. This is the second bit. And coming to the third bit is asking, see, suppose that same system of charges is now placed in an external electrical field. Now these two charges, third one, this two system of two charges, now it is placed in the external electrical field intensity. What is the given external electrical field intensity? That is given as A of 1 by R square is given. A 1 by R square is given. Sir, what is A? There will be A value given as it is 9 into 10 power, I think 5 coulomb per meter square is given. So 9 into 10 power. What would be the electrostatic energy to the configuration B? What would be the electrostatic potential energy is asking. So there is a given E, A into 1 by R square. Now is asking what? There will be a potential energy is asking, right? So that here we can say the mutual energy between the charges remains the same. Of course, there will be energy remains the same. The charge is what? 0.7. 0.7 it is. Of course it is. Clear? And coming to the point is, we can say like this, the interaction energy of these charges with the external field is also present. So that there will be energy present between the two charges is there already 0.7, and between the two charges there will be a mutual interaction energy will be there. That we have to get by using the given information. We can take like this. Here, look at here, there will be I mean to say the potential energy due to q1 charge plus potential energy due to the net charge. We can write like this, that is will be the net charge or net energy becomes like this. You say it is q1 v r1 plus q2 v r2. It is r1 and r2 plus that energy, whatever the energy we have, no, that we can take a energy, initial energy. Sir, what will happen this energy? Yes, of course, you say this is will be v into r, no, that is nothing but a distance. It is, that is that there is a relation, we can say E is equal to v into d, no. Yes, according to this relation, d is nothing but a distance, v is nothing but a v. So what is this, sir? Actually we can write also like this, v into, it is d1. Yes, you write here v into d2. There will be electro intensity is there, no, that is nothing but a was, this is you say due to q1 charge, this is you say due to q2 charge. At that position the field intensity will be given like this. Of course we have energy already, we know 0.7. Now get this, the energy will be like this. At this point we can say like this, here it is a into, because a into there will be a distance between the two charges. We can say like this, it is given is 7, because one charge is given is how much, 7 coulomb microcoulombs, no? So that you say 7 microcoulombs, 7 by the distance between the two charges is 7 by 0.09, because the distance is how much is given, it is 10 power actually given as 9, no, 9 into 10 power minus 2. So that it is a distance is given like this, and here you take it, next one is given as again we can say minus 2 coulombs, right, minus 2 by 0.09, plus there will be electrical energy we know, that is 0.7. So that A we know 9 into 10 power 5, right. Here also write here 10 power minus 6, here also write 10 power minus 6 by into 7 into 10 power minus 6 by 0.09 it is, plus minus 2, or you write directly minus into 10 power minus 6. Here A is there, no, that A value into 9 into 10 power 5 by 0.09 plus 0.7. Now you simplify this, we may get like this. Look at it is 10 power 6, no. Yes, of course this is will be cancelled. There will be like you take 9 by 9 into 100 into 7 into 10 power minus 1. Therefore what happens, 9 is cancelled, 1 0 is cancelled. Minus here also same will get, 9 will cancel, 10 power minus 1 will get, sorry 10 power 1 will get. Okay, otherwise directly you take, because here also 9 will cancel, this 10 power this cancel, plus 0.7. So 70 minus 20 plus 0.7, so approximately 50 plus 0.7. There will be answer is like this. Clear? It is what it is, the given question. Here of course it is a minus, no, sorry to say this is minus, you write here keep on minus. Okay, so that it is what happens, approximately if I subtract this, therefore 49.03, the answer will be like this. See, very simple. Look at here, actually is asking total energy. The given E is equal to A into 1 by R square. A value is given 9 into 10 power 5 coulomb per meter square, and here use this relation, the relation between V and E, that is E is equal to V into D. And the total energy will be due to individual charge q1, due to individual charge q2, and then we know the energy between the two charges. Therefore E is equal to V into D, no? According to that there will be a formula given, that is you say A into, it is a charge by it is 0.09 plus A into, because the charge by it is like this, and here it is a 9 bit distance is 9 meter 9 centimeter, no, you convert into meters, and here 7 microcoulomb 10 power minus 6 minus 2 into 10 power minus 6 coulombs. The energy is given as minus 0.7, no, therefore is do like this, 9 into because a value 9 into 10 power 5, 7 into 10 power minus 6 by 0.09 minus 2 into 10 power minus 6 into 9 into 10 power 5, so that you cancel whatever the similar terms are there, you cancel it, then we'll get the 70 minus 20 minus 0.7, so approximately 49.03. This is which is given data related problem question. Clear? Is it okay now? No. Let us. We'll move to the next one. Yeah. So that we are coming to the next one. Actually, this is related to electrostatic potential energy related concept based problems. Now this is about a potential is almost finished. Related potential is almost finished. Then therefore we'll come to the next one. Come to the next one, that is about a capacitors or capacitance. The concept is, that is we can say capacitance or capacity, or we can say capacitance. Sir, what is this? I'll tell you general capacity. So the capacity mean is nothing but a what? There will be a very simple that is about a, see, generally capacity. You take one water bottle. That water bottle contains a 1 liter. So in that water bottle we can take a 1 liter of water. 1 liter of water. The capacity of that bottle is we can say 1 liter. That can hold a 1 liter of water or 1 liter of liquid, because that is the capacity of that bottle. Suppose you take a pen, we can fill it into the ink. So for this also there is some capacity. So the capacity is there for this refilling the ink. Like there is a water storage tank. So for that tank also there is a capacity is there to hold a water or liquid. So there will be a capacity. See, like a capacity for each and every sub object there will be some capacity. Yes, suppose we are like you take a batteries. We are charging the battery by giving the electrical energy. Therefore that also what happens, it can hold the charge, or it can hold the charging capacity. Like that we have the capacities, different bodies different have capacities. And coming to the coming to the point is, now I would like to tell you capacity of an isolated conductor. See, you take a conductor and you remember the conductor that can hold a charge. You take any one isolated conductor. Suppose if I take a conductor, therefore if I am giving a charges to this conductor, therefore when charges are added to the conductor, therefore it can hold a charge. Yes, the conductors have a capacity to hold the charge. See, while adding the charges to the conductor, therefore what happens, that capacity that conductor can hold the charge because of the giving charges. So it is a capacity of that isolated conductor, because we are taking only isolated conductor. So when charges are added to this isolated conductor, therefore this conductor can hold the charge. Conductor is hold the charge. So for that capacitor or for that conductor that can hold a charge by adding a charges. Sir, the capacity of that conductor, it is depends on what factors? The capacity of conductor to hold a charge, it is depend on of course we can say size. Second is a shape. Third is it is a nature of surrounding medium. Nature of surrounding medium. So it is also depend on medium. You remember it is. Like here for every object, not only we are adding a charges. Suppose you take a water tank. The tank also depend on its size. Because we are saying a 1 liter tank, we are saying a 2 liter tank. That mean is what? It is depend on size, shape and surrounding medium. That mean here what we are adding into that container or that bottle. So that here we can say like that only, here capacity or a capacitance, that we can say of an isolated conductor, it is what it is, conductor we can say. See, for conductors it is, right? For a conductor, when charges are added, therefore it can hold the charges, whatever you are adding the charges, therefore it can hold. See, if it is holding is nothing but a what? There it is to be a capacity of that conductor. Capacity for that conductor, it can hold a charge. Therefore, it is depends on size, shape, medium. Sir, when charges are added for the isolated conductor, what will happen? Of course, when charges are given to the isolated conductor, therefore, there will be a potential is increases. Potential is increases because of the adding of charge. Very simple point here. So that here, when charge is given to the conductor, then its potential rises. If charges are not added, is there any potential is changes? No. When the charges are added, therefore its potential is increases to V. Nothing but a what? That is charge given, its potential increases. That we can say Q directly proportional to V. It is, I am telling about only isolated conductor only. For isolated conductor. For the isolated conductor, when charges is given, therefore its potential is increases. So when potential increases is nothing but what happens? There will be a Q directly proportional to V, because we are adding a 10 charges simultaneously, it is increases the proportional to the charges only, its potential is increases. Then we can say Q is equal to some constant is introduced, C. What is C? C is nothing but we can say capacity. Capacity of the given conductor. So remember, this is about a capacity of an isolated conductor, because charges are given, then its potential increases, therefore Q directly proportional to V. Q is equal to CV. C is nothing but a capacity of that conductor, of a given isolated conductor. So that C is equal to we can say Q by V. This is the capacity of a given isolated conductor. Capacity of a given isolated conductor. C is equal to Q by V. Sir, what is the capacity? Statement for this, it is the ratio of charge to the its potential. It is the ratio of, we can say like this, it is the ratio of charge to its potential. It's nothing but we can call capacity. C is equal to Q by V, of course. The ratio of charge to its potential, which we can call capacity of that conductor. And here, the C is independent on Q and V. Very, very important it is. The capacity of that conductor, it is independent. See, capacity of that conductor, it is C is independent on Q and V. It does not depends. The capacity of the conductor is depends on only size, shape and medium. Medium of the surrounding. That's what I mean here. And here coming to the point is, in this case, that I would like to tell you the units for this capacity. So the capacity unit we can take like this. See, unit is nothing but a farad. Right? So 1 farad is equal to, we can say like this, 1 farad is equal to 1 coulomb by 1 volt. Yes, it is defined as. 1 farad is defined as, we can define like this, 1 farad is defined as when 1 coulomb of charge is added, 1 coulomb of charge added, therefore its potential increases by 1 volt. When there is a 1 coulomb of charge is added, therefore its potential increases by 1 volt is nothing but we can call as the farad. Farad it is, right? So 1 coulomb of charge added to its conductor or to its, therefore its potential increases by 1 volt. So which we can call 1 farad. And coming to the point is, in this case, there will be a dimensional formula. There will be a dimensional formula will be like this, we can take, because we know Q is nothing but a IT, and we know potential also, because potential is nothing but a work done per unit charge. That we can say ml square, right? T power minus 3, I power minus 1. Or you remember this? Ml square, T power minus 3, I power minus 1. So that you bring it to this, then it is becomes m power minus 1 and L power minus 2. T power becomes 3, no? Then it is again one more T is there, then you add and it is I square. This is the capacity dimensional formula. ml in m power minus 1, L power minus 2, T power 4, I square. And coming to the point is, see, we have generally 1 microfarad. So microfarad in the sense is 10 power minus 6 farad. And here a picofarad, we can say 10 power minus 12 farad. like pico, no, it is pico, and you take nanofarad, yes, of course, 10 power minus 9 farad. Like we have millifarad, yes, millifarad in the sense is 10 power minus 3 farad. So these are important for the problems. It is related to what? It is related to about a capacity. Everyone remember, capacity is nothing but it is the ratio of charge. It is the ratio of charge to its potential. It is the ratio of charge to its potential is nothing but we can call as the capacity of a given isolated conductor. Simple. When there is a charges are added to the conductor, therefore its potential increases by V. And it is the capacity of this conductor depends on size, shape and surrounding mediums, but it is independent on charge and its potential. Therefore capacity is the constant which is introduced between, because it is directly proportional to V, Q directly proportional to V. Then C is introduced, that C is Q by V, and it is the ratio of charge to its potential. And what are the units? Of course, unit is nothing but a farad. That 1 farad, it is an SI system. 1 farad is nothing but a 1 coulomb by 1 volt. So what is the statement of farad? It is defined as 1 coulomb of charge added, therefore its potential increases by 1 volt. Then we can call as a 1 farad, and its dimensional formula m power minus 1, L power minus 2, T power 4 and I power 2. And in general we'll get the in problems microfarad 10 power minus 6, picofarad 10 power minus 12, nanofarad 10 power minus 9, millifarad 10 power minus 3 farad. So these we should remember in the for the problematic part. This is only for isolated conductor. Clear? This is about a today's class, and we'll see in the next class. Thank you very much.